It's Wednesday. You're probably looking for the drop frame VOD, and instead, you found this. So welcome to Not Dropped Frames. We got a ton of news for you guys today. There's a lot going on in the world of video games. You can actually see some of it down below, right here. We've got the latest and greatest news, like Marvel's Midnight Suns being delayed, as well as yesterday's news, like Blizzard continually falling into a trash pit that's currently on fire from the ever eternal flame that is that company. So let's get to it. Okay. Just some little quick bits, though, in case you missed it. Tomorrow there will be a 15-minute glimpse of the Elden Ring gameplay. That's happening at 7 a.m. Pacific. We'll be watching that during trailer time ourselves. I think that is going to be the footage that journalists apparently saw a couple months back that no one else saw. So cool to see that. I'm sure we'll get some stuff from there. But let's get to some of the news for today, because there's a decent amount of it. Where should we begin, chat? Where should we begin? Let's start with Niantic shutting down Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Is this the unannounced Harry Potter game? It was like the MMO? Was that the thing? Oh, this is the AR game. It was the crappy mobile game. Got it. Okay. It probably wasn't making billions of dollars, so Niantic just said that they're going to close it. We can look here real quick at their actual news post. Tune in as Harry and Hermione put an end to the calamity before Harry Potter Wizards Unite officially closes January 31st, 2022. They're just like straight up drop. They're just killing everything. They are getting more daily assignments, potion brew times. So they basically are moving to like pay to win shit, I guess. We're going to want players to be able to look forward to the following events, including the release of the remaining lethal adversaries. Okay. When? Oh, yeah, so they're just saying all that. Players will not be able to receive a refund on past purchases except where otherwise required by law. You'll be able to spend your remaining gold balance and items before the game closes on January 31st, 2022. We have a variety of fun gameplay changes during the remaining months, so you have the full opportunity to enjoy your remaining gold. We'll turn off the ability to make in-app purchases on December 6th, 2021. Yikes. Imagine spending a shit ton of money on... Imagine if, like, for me, like, PoE just stopped work. Like, just stopped tomorrow. That'd be wild. That's kind of the... one of the big scary aspects of video games today when it comes to that stuff. So, yeah. Let's talk about the news from yesterday. It comes out of the Blizzard HQ. The first bit of news, potentially the smaller news, I guess. Update on our pipeline. As we worked with new leadership in Blizzard and within the franchises themselves, particularly in key creative roles, it's become apparent that some of the Blizzard content planned for next year will benefit from more development time to reach its full potential. They are still planning to deliver a substantial amount of content from Blizzard next year. We are now planning for a later launch for Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 than originally envisaged. These are two of the most eagerly anticipated titles in the industry. Are they? Maybe Diablo 4. I don't know about I don't know about Overwatch 2 though. Overwatch 2 is kind of rough, ultimately. Anyways, our music stopped playing, so I guess we're gonna stop using Spotify for the day because oh, okay, it's just gonna I literally just hit close on it. Somehow it's still playing. Sure. Whatever, Spotify. Anyways, these decisions will these decisions will put on the financial uplift that we had expected to see next year, but we are confident that this is the right course of action for our people, our players, and our long-term success of our franchises. The biggest Activision brands like Call of Duty, Diablo, Overwatch, World of Warcraft, and of course, Candy Crush. Wild. That was obviously an investor call right there. The biggest story, though, that I saw a bunch of people reporting on, I saw Jason Schreier of the Schreier Shire first, though, is that Jen O'Neill, who was the co-leader of Blizzard, that was appointed the co-leader role about 6 months ago when all this stuff broke, is stepping down. And Mike Ibarra is going to be the sole head of the company moving forward. There's a super short run. I guess she stepped up in like August? No. Something like that. It's very recent. Very recent. She also said in an email to staff that she's leaving, quote, to dive deeper into the admirable causes, end quote, of Women in Games International, a nonprofit devoted to equality and diversity in gaming, and that Activision Blizzard is giving a $1 million grant to the organization. Now, I don't have any basis for this. I don't have, I have no credible data or information to create said hypothesis. I just have a feeling that this was the plan from the fucking get-go. That the entirety of her stepping up was that it was a 6-month run, and that at the end of that run, it was agreed upon that Blizzard would give $1 million to that organization via a grant, and that's how it would go. Purely, like 100%. Would not be surprised if that was the case. So, yeah. It just gets worse, though. The whole situation continues to get worse and worse for Blizzard. I wouldn't be surprised. I've said this a billion times. Oh, that wasn't even 6 months. Wait, she joined in August. That was less than 3 months. Jesus. That's crazy. I thought it was 6. But no, she joined in August. That was correct. Whew. Wild. It's hard to spin that story in a positive light now, no matter how you cut it. I agree, yeah. I agree. That's probably why Blizzard didn't mention anything of it. And this came from a probably a current employer that was talking to Jason Schreier. Because he got that email that he shared with him. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard is renamed to Activision Irvine and they just drop the Blizzard brand altogether. I really don't know if the name Blizzard is worth anything anymore. It just seems crazy to me. It's been like just rough. I also saw yesterday, I didn't look at the stock today because I've been streaming, but I saw yesterday when this stuff was announced that it dropped 12% as well. So it dropped like a shit ton. We'll see. We'll see what happens over there. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Some news of the day is that Marvel's Midnight Suns has been delayed. This is the game from Firaxis that we've actually been sponsored by here on MCU Crew. They put out a statement about an hour ago, and we shall read it. Hey, everyone. On behalf of Firaxis Games, thank you for sharing just how excited you are for Marvel's Midnight Suns. We've been thrilled to see a reaction to everything from our announcement of the game to the reveal of our card-based tactical combat. Marvel's Midnight Suns is a true dream project for the team, and we can't express what an honor it is to create something new in the Marvel Universe. We decided to share that we've made the very tough decision to move our launch window to the second half of 2022. We know that many fans were looking forward to playing the game originally next spring, and this decision did not come lightly. We decided to push our launch because we need more time to make this the best game possible. We believe in our creative vision for Marvel's Midnight Suns and want to do justice in delivering an unforgettable adventure set in a supernatural side of Marvel. These extra months will be used to add more story, cinematics, and overall polish, and will be essential in helping us make our vision a reality. Thank you for understanding. You are the best fans in the world. Jake Solomon, creative director, and Garth DeAngelis, senior franchise producer. So, in summation, the game's delayed till the back half of 2022. Which is, hey, fine, great, make a better game. I'm into it. Give me a better Marvel's Midnight Suns, and I'm about it. I'm getting tired of Twitter posts, though. I really am. Every day it's a new Twitter post from some company about a delay of some game. I should have included this in the Blizzard news. Jumping back real quick. Activision Blizzard generated $1.2 billion in revenue from microtransactions during Q3 2021, July through September, across all of their franchises. They're going to be fine. I'm sure the majority of that is from Call of Duty on mobile. I really think that's the majority of where that stuff comes from. If you were watching live here on Twitch, this was my the story that got my reaction before we started filming. VideoGamesChronicle.com has the story that Square Enix claims Crystal Dynamics was the wrong fit for, quote, disappointing, end quote, Marvel's Avengers. The company president says it needs to learn lessons from the much criticized game's performance. Man. The head of Square Enix has claimed that Crystal Dynamics was a bad fit for Marvel's Avengers given its lack of experience with the games as a service model. In an overly negative statement published in the company's annual report, Square Enix president Yosuke Matsuda said the company needed to learn from the game's, quote, disappointing performance. Notably, he highlighted the importance of matching development studios with game designs that best suit their skill sets and interest. Avengers developer Crystal Dynamics is best known as the studio behind the single-player games Tomb Raider, and its next project is a collaboration with Xbox Game Studios on Perfect Dark. I mean, I don't think he's wrong. He has even more comments here. He has a lot of comments, actually. Marvel's Avengers was an ambitious title for us, and that we took on the games as a service model, Matsuda said. We overcame a variety of unexpected difficulties in the final phase of the game's development, including needed to transition to work from home due to the pandemic. We were unable to surmount these challenges and release the game. We were able to surmount these challenges and release the game, but it has unfortunately not proven as successful as we would have liked. Nonetheless, taking on the game as a service model highlighted issues that we are likely to face in the future development efforts, such as the need to select game designs that mesh with the unique attributes and taste of our studios and development teams. He's not done, chat. While the new challenge that we tackled with this title produced a disappointing outcome, we are certain that the games as a service approach will grow in importance as gaming becomes more service oriented. How we go about creating new experiences by incorporating this trend into our game design is the key question that we need to answer going forward. So, there you go. I mean, that's not like... He's not wrong. However, I will also say that's got to suck for like the head of your company that your studio is a part of to be like, yeah, these guys sucked. They fucked it up. That's not a fun thing to read, or at least have the public read about your studio. It's rough. Also, to go along with that, by the way, in terms of Avengers news, let me scroll down and find this real quick. Here it is. So they announced yesterday in a tweet. Let me make sure that nothing here is showing. Okay, good. We have decided that by the end of today, we will remove Heroes Catalyst and Fragment Extractors for purchase. We apologize for not responding sooner to your concerns about the addition of paid consumables in the marketplace. We introduced them as an option for an evolving player base and did not see them as pay to win since they don't offer power directly. After considering your feedback, we have decided that by the end of today, we will move Heroes Catalyst and Fragment Extractors for purchase. They will continue to be earnable rewards, and those already owned are still usable. We hope that this can be the first step in rebuilding your confidence in us as a team. It continues to be our goal to make the very best game possible. Thank you for being a part of the Marvel Avengers community. Man. Hey, at least they removed them. You can shit on the company all you want. They didn't have to remove them. So I'm glad they did. The statement was a little like saying, we did not see them as a pay to win since they don't offer power directly, is a little washy, a little wishy-washy. A little washy there. I wonder how long that game stays up. Like, surely they're going to put out the raid for that game. And then, like, I wonder if we ever see Spider-Man in that game. I really do. I guess, wasn't he on the box for that game when it launched for the PlayStation? Of like, oh, there's meant to be news on him tomorrow, the devs said in a Discord. Oh, okay. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow. We'll have news on that tomorrow, I guess. We'll see. What else do we got here? Take-Two had an earnings report where apparently $53 million has been spent on canceled, unannounced project. Dang. That's pretty deep in development to spend $53 million on a game and then cancel it. I wonder what that was. Who could say? Who could say? I'm just scrolling around. Maybe if you guys want to do some key chat alerts, feel free to post them up. What is this? Oh, this is like rumor shit. You guys got to get off the rumor shit. You guys are all about these fucking rumors. According to, let's hit the button. Let's see if it works today. Hey, it worked. Yervin posted a thing from RPG site that states the alleged GeForce leak features PC release dates for Final Fantasy 16, 9 Remake, and Tactics Remastered, as well as other stuff. So Okay. So Avowed is apparently coming out on December 7th, 2022. There's a Chrono Cross Remastered that's coming out on the 1st of December this year. Final Fantasy IX Remake, which will come out in April of 2022. Final Fantasy 16 is coming out March 1st, 2023. Tactics Remastered is coming out February 1st, 2022. Forspoken is out March 1st, 2022. Kingdom Hearts 4 is out September 30th, 2023. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is out February 1st, 2022. Maybe that's PC release. Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out the first January 2nd, 2024. Yeah, I mean, sure. I'm sure those dates can constantly change. It's all so fucking rumored, though. I mean, we haven't. Kingdom Hearts 4, really? I don't know. That seems unlikely. IGN's reporting that Take-Two is preparing for a major surge in big game releases. It said during a earnings call today, Take-Two continued to lay out expectations in a similar manner. Between April of 2022 and March of 2024, it's preparing over 60 new releases, 23 immersive core titles similar to 2K games, GTA and Red Dead Redemption, 6 games from its independent game publishing label, 20 mobile games, 4 mid-core games that are either arcade titles like WWE Battlegrounds or just are generally smaller in scope than, say, GTA, and 9 games that are either ports or remasters. There you go. Yeah, I saw that, Elevix. So I hate using this fucking website as the source, but Dexerto is saying that Twitch has put out a confirmation that they are going to take action against 150 streamers amid a $10 million money laundering scandal. The funny part about this, chat, the headline is, it is alleged that over $9.8 million was laundered through fraudulent credit card transactions on Twitch, primarily in Turkey. Twitch says it has taken action against multiple streamers in Turkey for abuse of the platform's monetization systems. Didn't I fucking call that? Didn't I straight up call that shit? And here we are. Shocker. Yeah, what was the statement? We take efforts to combat and prevent financial fraud on Twitch on a regular basis, and in September alone, we took action against over 150 partners in Turkey for abuse of our monetization tools. Oh, and then prior to that, recently members of the Twitch community had expressed concerns toward the legitimacy of the creators' revenues in Turkey. We want to assure our community that we do not hesitate to take decisive action against accounts engaged in prohibited conduct. So there you go. Called that shit. Couple more key chat alerts. VideoGamesChronicle.com says the Battlefield 2042's open beta attracted 7.7 million players, including over 3 million during its early access period. I think that stuff was paid, was it not, for the early access stuff? That came during EA's second quarter earnings call on Wednesday, so this morning. And that was CEO Andrew Wilson talking about that. So there you go. Sakurai has apparently said he's not thinking about a new Smash Brothers game, but he won't rule it out. Says, I currently don't see a path where Smash can be produced without myself. So maybe some more Smash. Makes a lot of sense. I don't know who could also do that the way that he did that for so many years. We covered that a little bit, Yervin. The quick headline is that Take-Two had its bookings grow 3%, and GTA 5 has hit 155 million copies sold. Wild. That's a lot of copies sold, turns out. Anyways, I think that's it for the news. I think we're done. I don't think there's anything else. I'll scroll here for a sec. Oh, that's an interesting post. The WashingtonPost.com is reporting that League of Legends esports still has not turned a profit, and Riot says that's okay. They give a statement. It's a long form interview. WashingtonPost.com has that story because of the World's finals happening on Saturday morning, I believe. So cool. All right. I think that is where we'll call the news here on JPNN. If you're watching live, don't worry, we're just ending the VOD. The stream is not over. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll see you tomorrow for more JPNN and more trailer time. All right, you guys have a good rest of your day. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Everyone on Twitch, stand by. We'll be right back.